Hello and welcome to another ranked match of Dune Imperium Digital. My name is Bludgeon. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to be player one in this game, which means I'm going to be last to choose my leader. Here are the leaders available: Helena, Baron, Ariana, Hundro, Armand, and Tessia. And the Imperium row is in the shadows: Esmar, Tuek, Treachery, Other Memory, and Imperial Spy. Okay. This is very much pushing me towards an Armand to try to snag that in the shadows. And even if I can't get it, it's pretty tempting to early reveal for it as player one. I wouldn't be surprised if Armand gets picked. Here are the techs: detonation devices, memo quarters, disposal facility. Memo quarters, the most significant one there, I would imagine. Okay, Helena gets picked as well, so that honestly also is okay. Well, let's make it Armand. Let's go. Let's see if we can get it. Come on, please give me that ring. Please just give it to me. I want it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, please. The suspense, waiting for the master stroke. Man, oh man, the suspense. Come on, I'm trying to time this drum roll. Yes. Yeah. Okay, this is good news. Good news. All right. Do I want a signet ring or... Yeah, let's do the signet ring. We'll advance. We'll take the in the shadows. Thank you very much for that. And then we'll see if we end up using the Seek Allies, or alternatively, I might not. And I might end up trying to get on this conflict if one of those spots is available. And that'll also allow me to trash a card, which would be great. So Armand, my ring lets me acquire a card that costs 3 or less. That's how I got that in the shadows. And the coordination means if I have at least 2 agents on Landsrad City or Spice Trade when I reveal, then I can trash one of my cards in play. So one of the cards I used as an agent or one of the cards I just revealed. And, you know, that would be a nice thing to do right off the bat because I have such a strong card in the deck. The more trashing I can get happening, the better. And I don't mind not playing the Seek Allies just because I can play it later. It's a one-time use card. So if I don't play it now, I can play it later. Now, it does mean, if I do that, it does mean that my persuasion will be just 1, and I won't be able to get, you know, a liaison or an Imperial Spy, both of which would be nice to get. But I think maybe getting some Solari potentially here would be kind of nice. So yeah, let me hit Carthag. Now, Baron is probably going to Hardy Warriors this. That's interesting. I can't actually use that. But, do I want to go all in on this? I mean, I'm sure a Hardy Warriors is coming. I'm just going to do it. We'll see if I can scare people off. They might think I have an ambush or something. I really would like the 3 Solari. You know, I don't expect to win the conflict here. Again, I expect that Baron will, you know, likely Hardy Warriors if he has the diplomacy on him. But if he doesn't, then he might not, and I might end up winning this, which I'd be quite happy to do. Okay, Baron hits Imperial Basin, so didn't have the Hardy Warriors available or decided not to do it. Okay, this is great. This is great. I mean, the 3 Solari would have been good, but I'm much happier to get that. So let's trash a card in play. I'll get rid of a dagger. It's a little sketch to do that when I don't have Sword Mastery yet. But I'm gonna do it. Yeah, at the time I'm recording this, we're still in the middle of, oh boy, it's still in the middle of a Dune Imperium Digital tournament, the Grand Vision. You can see those games on my channel. As of recording this one, I've played 2 of those games. Double D Chem E also in my group, Group D. Web of Power showing up for Helena there was huge for her. Absolutely huge. So we both have a really great card there. All right, so hey, that's a pretty nice one to win. Now I could recall, get to 6, and then look to maybe hit Wealth and Swordmaster. Probably Wealth isn't going to be there for me though. It's pretty tempting. You know what? I'm just going to do it. I don't know about this play, but I'm going to do it. I'd be very surprised if Wealth is left for me, but it might. It might. I mean, I imagine Smuggle and Fold Space are going to be targeted here. By at least, you know, so there's a chance. So I think Baron has Diplomacy, and Baron is probably going to be looking to hit Hardy Warriors, so that I think would be his priority, especially with the influence here. Tessia goes Fold Space. What does Helena decide to do? Helena might go Wealth into High Council, potentially. I would love to get this. So would Helena. Helena would also love to get this. I think she has her ring this time. Okay, tech negotiation. Grabs the memo quarters. Okay. And troop transports is the replacement. Disposal facility would be a potentially good one for either of us as well. Baron goes Arakeen. Okay, so I get Wealth. This is great. This is great. I didn't really think that was going to work, but then the more I thought about it, the more I thought I had a decent chance at it. It didn't work out the way I expected it to. I expected Tessia to go here. I didn't really expect Helena to go there, but I understand why she did. Given she has Web of Power, she has a pretty good shot of getting all the influence she needs to trigger that memo quarters point by the end of the game. And it turned out she got to smuggling anyway, because we all had other things to do. Baron going to Arakeen was a bit of a surprise for me. Let's see if he hits Hardy Warriors here at the end. Dispatching an Envoy, and does get to Hardy Warriors. Okay. So he's going to be set up for interstellar shipping next round. Now with my 5, it's an interesting decision between... I think I have to take the power play. I would like to get the other memory, but I think the power play probably makes more sense. I guess we'll wait and see what's available. And actually, yeah, because never mind, because I still have a Dune to play. I probably go and pick up this 3 spice with it, and then I've got 4 remaining. Helena's taking power play. I think she might take the other memory. Oh, never mind. Treachery. Right. Well, I'm going to know what everyone's reveal is. I'm going to know what's left in the Imperium row. Baron. Okay, Baron's going to take the power play. All right. Treachery and power play both out there. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll go ahead and take the 3 spice here. And I might as well get a troop in for this cheap 2nd place at the same time. Get an intrigue card and a spice for my trouble. I don't mind that at all. And then I'll go ahead and take the other memory. See if I can get that in the shadows working double time for me. And I get to trash another card. Okay, let's take the other memory. Oh, Jessica pops up. Do I get rid of my second dagger? It leaves me a little bit weak on green access. Maybe I just get rid of a Dune. But with the... I'm going to get rid of a Dune. I'm going to keep the dagger for now. I don't want to be so limited when it comes to, you know, maybe getting my High Council seat at a critical moment. The 4 spice could get me Conspire, which would set me up for a High Council seat. Baron gets 2 intrigue cards, just what he needs. And surely he unlocks interstellar shipping here. Yes, indeed he does. And 3 spice from To the Victor. And demand respect. What? Totally insane. Okay, machinations and private army. I might try to go for that. That's interesting because I was thinking about a Conspire High Council seat. So my In the Shadows is a little bit late. But Conspire High Council seat... Oh, Signet Ring's going to take Jessica off the board right now. That's very sad. Very sad, very sad, very sad. I mean... Oh, she manipulates the test of humanity. Okay. Okay. So she wasn't confident about getting the Jessica herself and was hoping to get it for herself in a future round. Okay, I have to go Conspire High Council and hope. And hope. God, that would be so good. Ooh, please, baby, please. Grand Conspiracy. Okay. Oh, this goddamn intrigue card, man. I mean, I'm getting it early enough that I have, you know, a chance to try to make that work. But, I mean, I might be able to get 1 point out of it. I'm going to be getting a High Council seat. I'm going to be hopefully getting a Spice Must Flow someday. And then 4 influence on 2 tracks is doable, I think, given that I have the In the Shadows. And maybe I can get Jessica. Oh, please. And can I win this conflict? Let's say I get... I don't think I can go for the conflict and get Jessica. I think that's my issue here. Because dagger to High Council, that's 7 persuasion. If I play the other memory, which I would like if I, well, maybe if I go to Arakeen with it. But then I don't have the spice for the private army. I can maybe get away with a blackmail, though. That would be worth it, I guess. Tessia, though, still has an agent and 2 water and 3 troops, so she could easily Hardy Warriors this. I don't think it makes a ton of sense for me to open up with this. I don't think it's worth the risk. This to Arakeen draws 2 cards. Okay. If I draw... As long as I don't draw In the Shadows, then I could still go to High Council seat and still get Jessica. But if I do draw In the Shadows, I would have to get the convincing argument with it to still be able to get her. Tessia also, there's a chance she goes to research station and gets Jessica here. So I think I have to high council first. Then if Tessia research stations, I just early reveal. And, yeah, man, god damn. And Tessia also might be thinking of high council seat herself. So let's just get that done. Oh, I'm so tempted to try this. It'd be a disaster if I miss. But it would be incredible if I don't miss. We'll see what Tessia, we'll see what everybody else does. Everybody still has an agent, so probably Arakeen won't even be there for me. And it's just a matter of, it's just going to be an early reveal, I think. Now, where do I take that influence? Do I take it with Guild? I don't know. Tessie hits Mentat, so she's going to wait. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to go for this, unfortunately. For a couple of reasons. One, I could blow it. And two, I might not even win, right? Tessia still can Hardy Warriors put in 4 extra troops. You know, 8 plus 6, 14 strength. The best I can do is 4 plus 5, 9. So, yeah, I think I just have to early reveal here. And you know what? I don't mind. All right. This is good. Now, let's take it with Guild. Maybe we can get that second bump before my turn comes around and I can hit shipping. Maybe. I think it's worth doing. I mean, I'm going to want that point sometime anyway. So this coming round could potentially be diplomacy to fold space. Yeah, with that Mentat play, I couldn't go for it. If she had done something else, and she does Hardy Warriors, yeah, okay. That's interesting. But doesn't put more troops in. Okay, yeah, but... Oh, there's the treachery reveal. A little sneaky move from Helena here to get in on this conflict after the fact. No intrigue card, so that's not going to be... it's not going to be a threat to Tessia. Baron has 1 intrigue card. No swords on reveal. Helena would have loved to have won that conflict as well. Obviously, everybody would. Okay. So I'm getting the In the Shadows now. It's a little bit late. But, you know, you do what you do, you get what you get. You play the hand that you're dealt. And sometimes you influence the hand that you're dealt. This 3 spice sitting here is going to be quite tempting for me as well. Selected breeding is something I'm going to be wanting to do, obviously, with that Jessica, with these great Bene Gesserit cards in the deck. 6 spice going to be sitting here. 2 players have 2 water, ready to snatch it up. Raid stockpiles. Okay, but I think... Okay, Baron grabs all that. Yeah, everybody had water. Baron grabs a ton of spice here. I think I just want to hit fold space, make sure that I have this ready for next round if I want it. There is a temptation to just go ahead and get 3 spice and then try a selective breeding. There is a pretty huge temptation to do that, to be honest. Do I just forget about this? Helena will probably hit fold space if she can. Diplomacy in hand. I'm doing it this way. We'll take the initiate. I think that's worth getting. It may or may not be, but I went for it. We'll put in 1 and see how far that takes us. Baron obviously might hit selective breeding himself. Ton of spice here. He can afford it. I wonder if I should get a disposal facility now that I'm thinking about it. The issue is I can't really do it. Because I don't want to use the In the Shadows as an agent just yet. But it would be great to get some more trashing happening. Oh, man. Also, there's that whole Dreadnought situation to think about. It'd be nice to get the 2 points out of this for a change. It's been forever since I've accomplished that. Maybe I've accomplished it, if I had to guess, like once. Okay, what does Baron do? Diplomacy is not there, but he has power play and he goes selective breeding. Okay, that's unfortunate. Well, in that case, I think maybe I just do end up going to fold space after all. And then hopefully I can get to Carthag. I don't even really want to draw from Arakeen. And I don't want to play the In the Shadows. So I'm left in a bit of an awkward spot with this. I mean, I could send the In the Shadows to tech negotiation and buy, or even I could send it to, yeah, I could send it to tech negotiation and pick up the disposal facility. I would then have 6 persuasion. So I get to trash 2 cards this round. It's kind of tempting. It's kind of tempting. It's crazy to lose the influence out of this, but... Okay, tech negotiation's gone, so I don't get to do that. The crazy move is denied. It's denied me. What do we get? Holtzman Engine. Okay, well, the good news is Carthag actually is here, so that's going to be the play then. I mean, I could send the In the Shadows to Dreadnought and buy the disposal facility, but I don't get to trash. I get to trash 1 card right now, not the second one. No. I want to get that influence. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get stolen from here. Secrets is a big target for me right now. I didn't even really think about that. See if anybody has the means or the appetite. Looks like no. Tessia hits Hardy Warriors. So at least Tessia is not going to do it. But Helena does. Okay, what does she get? Oh, that was... Oh... That was something. Okay. Okay. And once I did, I couldn't undo it, you know? I had to hope it was something else I could use or that nobody else could get to secrets, but... All right, well, that happened. So we know Helena has the Grand Conspiracy. We'll see if it ends up trapping her the way it can trap people sometimes. As for me, I reveal the In the Shadows, and... I'll trash the Reconnaissance. And... I don't know if I want to add anything else to the deck here. The Freeman Camp is, like, good, but I think I'm not going to add any more stuff. I've got a good solid core of stuff there, but that was harsh. Because Helena will... Yeah, Helena's going to be able to get 1 point out of that Grand Conspiracy, I think. She takes Freeman Camp. Ooh, there's a Firm Grip. Okay, I think I Private Army this. It's not that great, but it hurts Tessia, and it does get me something. And I don't want to be sitting on these 3 intrigue cards forever, so I'm just going to do that. I get the Spice back. I trade it in for a different intrigue card. Tessia doesn't get an intrigue card. She gets, you know, 1 fewer Spice than she otherwise would have. It's a powerful combat intrigue, and so there's a part of me that thinks, oh, I should have saved it for a better one, but... Alright, there's a double cross. That kind of replaces itself, and it's easier to use. Okay, so now I've got to decide, though. There's shipping, but I really want to hit Selective Breeding, although I don't have a card to trash other than the dagger out of hand, which maybe I just do. I mean, I need Selective Breeding, right? Shipping. Shipping, fuck off. Here we go. All right, let's draw this. Let's draw this. Let's take this. And, yeah, I think I'm just going to trash the dagger. Okay. I would like to get... Honestly, the Holtzman engine could be good. I'm somewhat nearing the limit of how much trashing I can reasonably even do. Don't think I'm going to be taking anything with the ring. Can I get Spice? No. I guess I could have gotten that Holtzman engine right off the bat if I didn't want to hit Selective Breeding. That would have been a different way to go. I don't know if it would have been the wise way to go, but... Okay, In the Shadows now can be played, but I think I'll still... wait to reveal it. Maybe Maybe I go to Secrets so that this potentially gets me the Alliance. Go back up to 4 intrigue cards. Maybe I can use the double cross if I have to. There's an Ixian Probe as well. Oh, that's interesting. I can discard the In the Shadows. then get it back with the other memory? That's kind of interesting. Maybe I should have just done it now to take the alliance immediately, because who knows what Baron's cooking here. I think I should have. Okay, so if I get the chance to do it, Ixion Probe, discard In the Shadows, and Dune. Draw Other Memory and Fold Space. Play Other Memory, taking the In the Shadows back out of the discard pile. It might... I think that leaves me one short of Spice Must Flow, though. Because I'm at 9 now. If I discard these two, I go down to 8. I draw these two. The problem is that fold space. I draw these two, I'm at 10. I play the Other Memory, draw this, I'm back down to 8. That's kind of unfortunate. Helena grabs Holtzman engine. There's artillery. I don't have coordination active here. There is a Mentat potentially available, though. Problem is, this can't get there. Baron hits Arakeen. Which is kind of where I would have liked to have sent that Other Memory. Potentially. Okay. I think I'm still gonna try this. Discard this, discard this. Go up here, get an intrigue card, get an alliance. More of these. Maybe I hit Mentat with this. Let's do that. Oh, that works. I wonder if I can steal this conflict. We're gonna wait and see. Okay, I have no cards to draw. If I can play to this part of the board, then I'll get to trash. Do I want to actually maybe play the In the Shadows? I don't have anywhere good to send it, though. Because I could play it, discard a fold space, and get an influence, you know, with the Freeman, which I could use. But it's probably... No. Baron still has... No, he's used the power play. I probably prefer just to kind of keep locking that up. But yeah, the issue is I don't have anywhere good to play this. I can't play it anywhere, in fact. I don't have the Solari for Dreadnought. I already have High Council. I already have Swordmaster. I already took Mentat. This is gone. All the cities I can go to are blocked. So yeah, I don't have the option of playing that. Do I just... Oh, discard a card. Okay, I'll discard the Fold Space. Right? I think so. Okay, if I go to Dune, if I get 1 troop in, 2 strength, 4 strength, 7 strength, 12 strength, maybe I can steal this. Plus the double cross, maybe I can get this. It's unfortunate I don't get to see all the reveals here first. Also, Baron still has an agent, so he could pile in some more. 12 is what I could get. 14 is what I could get with the double cross. I can't get in now. Okay. So, I mean, I can still get in with the double cross. But, okay, do I want any of these cards in my deck with the Signet Ring? Do I want a Liaison? I don't think I want any of that stuff. So I think I'll just play the Dune to Smuggling. Just because I've got kind of nothing better to do. I can still potentially get in there with that double cross. And we're going to see the reveals before we decide if it's worth trying. So 12, I think, is my max. 2, 4, 7, 12. And I can subtract 2 from Baron. Tessia is already at her max 8, so I can beat Tessia. Let's see what Baron reveals in terms of swords. He does have 3 intrigue cards. Is it worth burning everything for this when one of his intrigue cards could probably defeat me? I think it probably is. I'm so full of intrigue cards here. One sword for Baron. Is it worth it for me to take this instead of Spice Must Flow? I think it might be. My deck is so small. I'm gonna do it. I think it's worth it. Do I ever trash the In the Shadows here? And just lock that up. No, I think I'm not going to do that. Because I might try to play it to get influence. Maybe help me get this Emperor Alliance. Okay. All right, we'll do that. We'll see if it's good enough. Does Baron have a combat intrigue? No! Okay! Don't even have to use the cannon turrets. All right, that's a good victory point. We go up to 6. 4-4-6-6 is the current score. Siege of Carthage. Look at all this stuff. I've got another selective breeding potentially ready to rock. That's going to draw the whole deck. This fold space is kind of weird. Like, I'm never going to have a card to draw with it. And what do I trash? I don't have anything to trash even. What do I trash? Trash the fold space out of hand? Maybe. It's kind of crazy. I guess I could do something else first, but it's a weird it's a weird spot. My deck is so small. All right, Guild Alliance stolen away from Baron. Tessia takes that. Maybe I don't selective breeding, although Tessia has the 2 spice now. Like, I might... Do I try to set myself up for a Hayliner next round? Helena goes to Wealth, gets herself 1 point, gets some troops in. Okay, Baron goes to Secrets. All right, so I do have to go to Selective Breeding here to protect this, I think. Does he have a way to take it? Does he have a jump? He might. 5 intrigue cards? No. Okay, I think I have to do it. It's so weird to just trash a fold space out of hand, but I kind of think that's the play. Or I guess I can draw first and then trash like the Signet Ring potentially. Other memory, convincing argument. Trash convincing argument, maybe? I think I trashed the fold space, as crazy as this is. Yeah, okay. Now what? I don't have Solari for a Mentat. Kwisatz Haderach just sitting on top of the deck there. Sort of annoying. Oh, wait, I had the Signet Ring. I could have trashed that. But I think for the Persuasion, maybe it's better to make sure that that's in hand at the moment. But yeah, the Signet Ring is kind of whatever at this point. It's worse than this. Spaceport. Tessia locks up the Guild Alliance. Currently, the score is 5-5-5-6. I'm not really in the running for this conflict at the moment. Helena hits Mentat. So I would like... Where's Baron going? Secrets? Interstellar shipping. Okay. I want to hit Arrakeen. The question is, do I want to... I'm a little bit nervous about this here. So I wonder if I just get that locked up. Otherwise, I could play the In the Shadows. Discard the ring, get influence somewhere else. I'll put in 1 for the moment. Not going to acquire a card with Armand. So I still have options here. Although, actually, I have no cards to draw. So if I think, okay, the In the Shadows has to be revealed now. Because, yeah, my discard pile is empty, man. I could really use a holo projectors to get stuff in there so I could draw it back. I guess, okay, hold on though. If I play the In the Shadows first and discard something, then play the Kwisatz Haderach, I'll draw that thing back. So that is also an option for me. But I'm in that weird spot again where I don't have a good place to send this. Do I go for the Emperor Alliance? And is there any way I can win this conflict somehow? If I go like... No. Can't get to Hardy Warriors. But I could theoretically go to Carthag, maybe get a good intrigue card, put in a few troops. Maybe. Tessia doesn't have any intrigue cards. Okay, Baron goes to Carthag, so that's not there. So again, I'm in this weird spot with the In the Shadows where it can't go anywhere. Okay. What is he up to, man? Can he take it? I'll be really sad if he can. Fuck. I shouldn't have let that happen. That was really lazy play for me to leave that. Yeah. With all the intrigue cards he was drawing, I mean, he hadn't done it yet, so I thought maybe he's not going to, but... Oh, that feels really bad. That feels really bad. Okay. I bet he just drew that off of Carthag. Damn it. Okay. God, that feels so bad. Oh, that feels so bad. This gets me a few spice. And this, oh man, and this is useless now too. God damn it. Is there any reason to do that? All right, let me get some spice. 4, 6. No. Kwisatz Haderach. I think I want to get water. That one burns me, man. It really burns me. Anyways, got to get over it. It was a mistake. It happened. Could definitely tilt the game for sure. I mean, it's a victory point swing from me to Baron, which really hurts. All right, so Kwisatz Haderach, I guess, is going to go to Still Suits for water, or I could go to Wealth to look towards that alliance. everybody has water here, so there's not a good chance that this spice sticks around. I'm going to get nothing out of this. But, I mean, I guess I do have interstellar shipping as well. I didn't even think about that. I suppose that's better. Because it gets me some troops as well. Okay, let's do that. Three people at interstellar shipping here. It also gets me some spice. I'm going to take Emperor because potentially I could play an In the Shadows to the board and put in a bunch of troops that way. Next round. Oh, God. So much pain. So much pain. All right, we'll get rid of the Signet Ring here. 9-card deck, just full of good stuff. It would be very sad to lose this game, and that would be a big part of it. But hey, it's not over yet. We've still got at least one more round. That one spice could have been really good for me. But tis what tis. I don't have any water, so... But the good news is if anybody goes here, they will feed me one spice. There's the In the Shadows for that play. Yeah, there's different options here. Thing is, this only works if I can play it to one of these two spots. So there's a kind of pressure to do it quickly. I mean, I might not even... Oh, discard a card. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay. Oh, man. That really hurts, actually. That really hurts. Really tough decision what to discard there, really. I'm keeping this to play. Oh, okay. Well, I guess actually... now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should have actually discarded one of these Bene Gesserit cards because I could then draw it back again with the other memory potentially. But oh boy. Okay. And now I have to discard, I guess, the Initiate? Go to Arakeen within the shadows, draw 2. I think that's what I have to do. Let's see what everybody else does, because somebody could easily go pick up a bunch of spice here. Baron could grab this and set himself up for Hayliner, and then I can't really do anything about it. He goes to Interstellar Shipping instead. Okay. Playing this draws me 2. I don't know if this is correct. I need to get Spice Must Flow this round, and I'm kind of hurting myself. But I don't have the Solari for Mentat, unfortunately. It's tough. I'm a little frazzled, if you can tell. Or even if you can't tell. It's still true. Just these little decisions here. It's a very tight game. If I can win this and buy a Spice Must Flow, I've got a chance to win this round potentially. But it's tough. Okay, Kwisatz Haderach draws me 1. This draws me 1. You know, but if I hit that Spice Must Flow, it could be a problem. I might not need Hayliner. Maybe I could Selective Breeding if I wanted to get nuts. Nobody has a Garrison. Nobody has Dreadnoughts. Nobody has, like... And there's an artillery on Helena, so that could be a concern. I don't really remember what she has. Her daggers are both in her discard pile. The Freeman Camp is also in the discard pile. What else crazy thing could I do? I could go to Initiate to Tech Negotiation, take Wind Traps, or Spaceport. Wind Traps, then Kwisatz Haderach to Still Suits, then maybe... Yeah, Research Station is gone, though. Is it Spaceport? I need to win this conflict. I don't know if this is going to be good enough. So Baron just got some more troops as well. What did he just use? Landing rights. And training drones. Yeah, I think it has to be... Okay. And a bribery. This guy's full of these things. What? You son of a... Oh, this Baron, man. I hate him so much. Okay, so I have to get Spice and hit Haylander. I'm going to lose this alliance, though, which means I can't end this round. Oh, God. I hate this Baron so much. Well... Tessia has the Spice for a Hayliner, but I can still do it with the Kwisatz Haderach. There's Jessica. She does get there. I think I'm going to be short on this. I mean, maybe not. There's a convincing argument there, but it's a 50-50 whether I get it with Kwisatz Haderach. Although yeah, because Research Station is gone. Selective breeding is still there. Tessia didn't even deploy. That's interesting. So she might have rapid mobilization. Or she might be thinking this is going to go to another round, perhaps, or she doesn't have a chance here. Okay, I have to hit this. But I don't have to do it immediately. Does it make sense to maybe hit selective breeding with Jessica? What do I trash? Trash the... whatever, something out of there. What would I draw? I would draw 2 persuasion. I draw 5 persuasion. I think that's worth it. I lose 3, gain 5. That's net plus 2. I think this makes sense. Does anybody have a voice to block Hayliner for me? I don't think so. Well, I am drawing that Spice Must Flow, but... trash the Spice Must Flow out of hand. Okay. That's going to get me... it's going to let me buy a Spice Must Flow. I could have protected that alliance with the Kwisatz Haderach, but I have to win this conflict, so... and I feel like I had to trash the Spice Must Flow there. It was the only way to get to 9. Web of Power, okay. What's Baron got here? Smuggling. Okay, he can't take the alliance yet. Okay, so maybe I still have a chance here. Huh? Oh, that scared me. Does he have an intrigue card to take it, though? No swords. Come on, please. Please. Please, Baron, don't have a steal on this right now. Does Helena have the Grand Conspiracy? She doesn't have the influence. She has this. She doesn't have dreadnoughts. I get the win. Baron has plans within plans. And corner the market. Corner the market, though, didn't trigger for him. The Grand Conspiracy won. Oh, my goodness me. Managed to pull out the win despite letting that alliance slip through my fingers. And Baron getting his grubby, gross hands all over it. I mean, that was a pretty fun game, though. I mean, despite that, this has to be one of the best decks I've ever had. Just concentrated power. Like, honestly, it would have been pretty sad if I couldn't win a game with this. You know, that early in the shadows off the Signet Ring, that set up the whole game. And it was a 50-50 whether I got that Signet Ring. And a lot of the times when I pick Armand specifically for that situation, you know, I mean, half the time statistically I miss, but it feels like it's more often than that. Just feels that way. I'm not saying it necessarily is. But I hit this time, got the early in the shadows, was able to get Jessica. The Kwisatz Haderach, I think, made sense over the Spice Must Flow that round. You tell me what you think, but I think it did. I mean, it paid off. It let me get to Halon or win that final conflict. Whew. The other memory ended up just being an Arrakis liaison, basically. Never really ended up mattering. Oh my god. I've got adrenaline, residual adrenaline in me from that game. I was nervous. I was really nervous. But, whew, I mean, that... The double whammy of Armand having this Signet Ring to get a good card and being able to trash cards. I mean, I had 9 cards total in my entire deck by the end of the game. You could see I was drawing everything pretty much for the last few rounds to the point where, like, it almost was bad how small the deck was. Because it meant, like, I had cards that were drawing me cards that couldn't draw anything. You know, I was drawing nothing off of Kwisatz Haderach. I was drawing nothing off of some of these things. You know, I was supposed to draw... I guess I did draw the full selected breeding that round, but then nothing off the Kwisatz Haderach. And so maybe I should have tried to get, like, one more card into the deck. It's hard to say, though, because, you know, you want to make sure you get your gas immediately. Well, wowee, wow. That was a game, I think, potentially game of the year. Not #1 game of the year, but maybe like top 5, top 10 games of the year. Especially with that suspense at the end. Oh my goodness. All right, well, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not, and follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/bludgeon, and you can subscribe on Twitch to unlock stream VODs there. You can also become a member of the channel to support what I'm doing, and that will unlock full stream VODs for the whole history of the channel, as well as an exclusive game recorded just for members every single week. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.